Now, let's go over the 4 routines that we'll use to combat all the problems that come with modern society, nutrition, and weight gain. These 4 routines are the framework that we'll use for all of our eating. Now, these are big, overarching concepts that are going to help us to lose weight and to keep it off. They will eliminate the need to make hundreds of decisions with our eating and simplify the weight loss process. I'm going to go through each one so that you have an understanding of the basics, and then I'll dive into a little more detail later on. Routine number 1, eat foods without added sugar. Routine number 2, eat foods without flour. Routine number 3, eat 3 times a day at the same time without snacking. And routine number 4, eat exact quantities. All right, let's talk about routine number 1. Choose foods without added sugar. Now, this includes the tricky names that people use to hide sugar, such as cane sugar, beet sugar, date sugar, brown sugar, powdered sugar, evaporated cane juice, rice syrup, high fructose corn syrup, honey, agave, molasses, sucrose, dextrose, or any other ingredient that ends with OSE, malted barley extract, and any artificial sweeteners such as stevia, truvia, and a host of others. Now, artificial sweeteners, though they don't have as many calories as regular sugar, cause your body to react exactly the same on a chemical level. Now, not all sugar is bad. Fresh, whole fruit is a great and nutritious thing for you. It's packed with tons of vitamins and minerals. However, it is important that fruit be eaten whole, not blended in a smoothie or juiced or dried. When fruit is blended, juiced, or dried, it changes the way the body absorbs the sugar in fruit and can spike insulin levels, and also reduces the feeling of fullness you feel when you eat its whole counterpart. That's why you can drink way more than you can eat, and you can have a handful of dried plums, but only a few fresh whole plums. Listen, when you quit having sugar, you will have some cravings for a bit, but they will also go away. After about 2 months, most people report having little to no sugar cravings anymore. What is more is that their bodies have also changed, and their ability to taste the sweetness in fruits and veggies increases even more. Routine number 2, giving up all flour. Now, your body processes flour in the similar way that it processes sugar, except flour affects your entire body, not just your liver like sugar. Usually, it takes your body a while to break down food into glucose. This means that you have a steady stream of energy over time. However, any type of flour, whether wheat, almond, rice, or any flour, puts glucose immediately into your bloodstream, much like sugar. Therefore, when giving up sugar, it makes the most amount of sense to give up flour as well. Routine number 3, eat 3 times a day at the same time each day. When you plan when to eat, it becomes easier to eat well consistently. When you eat when you feel like it, you might get to a point to where your willpower is fully depleted, and then you are unable to make a good food choice. By having 3 meals spaced out throughout the day, you eliminate the feeling to overeat, and you begin to allow your body to get into a regular fasting state each day. This goes against the long-standing thought that eating more smaller meals speeds up your metabolism. I know, because I used to tell people the same thing. According to the most modern research done, it's just not true. Eating just 3 meals a day will actually become easier because it'll solve 2 big questions for you. When do I eat, and how many times do I eat? Remember, part of the goal of this journey is that you won't have to make so many decisions about food, including when you're gonna eat. When you set up a schedule and you know that you're gonna eat lunch at noon, you don't have to ask yourself whether you should have that cookie at the break room at 10 a.m. The decision has already been decided ahead of time. Now you can use that same willpower to crush some other choice in your life that hasn't been decided yet. One more thing about your 3 meals a day. Make sure that while you're eating, you choose to eat at a table without any technology around you. Take your phone, put it face down. Close your laptop, turn off the TV, just be present with your food or the company that you choose to spend and eat your food with. This is going to allow you to feel more full, to enjoy your food, and to be more present with that. We tend to overeat or to not be mindful of our eating when we're doing other things. So for the 10 to 15 minutes while you're eating, make sure that you have no technology around. The fourth and last routine is to eat exact quantities. So the Malleable Meal Plan has you weighing your food each meal on a digital food scale, oftentimes ahead of when you will actually eat. Now, some people might look at this as extreme. However, I think that it's extreme that hundreds of thousands of people in the United States have a limb amputated every year as a result of diabetes. I think it's extreme that most deaths in the United States are preventable by diet alone, and yet people still choose to eat themselves to death. By weighing our food, we don't need to think about if we've had enough or if we're having too much. We don't have to wonder if we ate a good meal or a bad meal. We know. Again, at first, this routine will take some getting used to, but so did other things in your life like brushing your teeth. At first, your parents needed to hold you accountable, but now you brush your teeth and no problem. In fact, you probably feel a lot better at the end of the day or when you first wake up after you brush your teeth. Weighing your food will be the same way. When you stick to exact quantities and eating foods off of your list, your choices become much more simple. You will be tempted to add a little more sometimes for a meal, to negotiate with yourself if you walked a lot that day or if you just finished a hard project at work. By weighing your food, you draw a line that keeps you on track. You don't have to worry about what to eat or how much to eat. A side benefit of weighing your food is that you begin to get a good idea of what a portion of protein looks like or how much 6 ounces of fruit really is. This way, if you are at a restaurant, you'll do a much better job of guessing your food portions because you'll have so much experience not guessing your food portions. Again, the goal of this meal plan is to be a sustainable way for you to reorder how you interact with food, to lose the weight and to keep it off. This will allow you to focus your time and attention on other things, all while walking around in your right size body for you. However, there is a solution. By following a meal plan that can make your decisions around food automatic, and most importantly, by having a trusted friend or accountability coach, you can break through. You need a meal plan that tells you what to eat, when to eat it, and how much to eat so that you don't have to waste so much decision making on food. And you can start channeling that energy to other more important things. To learn more about what a meal plan like this would look like, click the link in the description box to learn more about our meal plan so that we can help you to start losing weight and keeping it off for good. If you want to kickstart this process even faster, go ahead and click the link in the description box to sign up for our free 21-day transformation program. Here you're going to schedule a call with an expert coach who's going to walk you through your weight loss journey and be with you every step of the way. This is Clint Malley reminding you that you are stronger than you think you are and you can do more than you think you can.